And then there was two. Yo, hello and welcome to another episode of the End to End Football Podcast. Sean, how you doing?
Yeah. I'm here at one time.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You never walk alone.
Come on to the END. No matter what, I turn up every week. I'm here every week.
You
Come on.
never walk alone. Come on, man. Therapy settings. We got you. We got you.
Don't worry, I'm all
though
good,
my,
brother.
even though my team inflicted some of that pain.
It's all good, brother. All good.
It is what it is, but it is what it is. Boy, let's start off with that, innit? Let's start off with that. Oh Lord, look what the cat dragged in. But anyway, let's start off with that anyway, boy.
Yeah.
0-0. After the humblage on Tuesday. Looking for a reaction in the Premier League. You know, you go away to Crystal Palace, a ground that you guys have won the last 7 times you've been there. Easy dubs. I saw one of them was like a 9 goals or something mad. Anyway.
I think one of them was a drubbing still.
Yeah, one of them was a Mazzoline still. Oh Lord, yeah. One of them was a Mazzoline, yeah. So what didn't go right then?
No winning. They're not clicking right now, brother. I don't know. I brought this up earlier in the season that the team needed revamping, and what I'm saying is true. I mean, they went for a midfielder in the summer, didn't get him. I thought, oh, cool, we didn't get him. We don't need one again, mate. And how it's showing, the team is just like there's, I don't know. It doesn't even look like a team, if I'm honest. Midfield is non-existent. I mean, he's bought catering. Oh, please, someone needs to come sooner than later. He needs to get out of it, mate. It's a write-off. There's loads of players that need to leave this summer. I mean, yeah, it's I don't know. It's just not going right, boy.
Wholesale changes, eh?
Wholesale changes, bro. I want to say wholesale changes. It's just that you need to invest, and you need to invest in about probably 5 players maximum, maybe. Centre back being one of them. Midfielders. Yeah, I don't know where to start.
Where would you? I want to gauge your thought process here. If you was to do percentages, I'm going to have 3 entities that could share the percentage of blame. Yeah, how do you dish this percentage out? Yeah, between your owners, Klopp, and the players. How do you share the 100% blame wise?
I think more so the owners first. Yeah. Because this buy to sell policy, if you want to compete in this league, I mean, it's not really going to work. I mean, he's done wonders to where he's taken the team. But this year it's shown that, yeah, your policy's trash, bro. Like, you need big changes here. Like, I don't know what's really going on, but yeah, when I was hearing that you lot was wanting to sell, I was like, yeah, now I'm hearing you only want to sell 49%. Nah, mate, get out of here, bro. This buy to sell policy is not it, bruv. Next up will probably be it's uneven with the players and Klopp because at the end of the day, Klopp picks the team, innit? You can see you ain't got the players to facilitate the way you want to play, big man. And then the players that are there, mate, some of you
have said we don't have the capacity.
100%. No, but you know what? It's like some of them have just forgot how to play, bro. For Fabinho, it's like he don't know how he's got to play. Who is it? Gomez is turning to like Doja Cat or some type of twerker. I don't know, bro. Like the Stallion, I don't know what's really going on here, bro.
Yo, I wasn't expecting Doja. Come on, said Doja. There's an Ice Spice Doja Cat also in the back there, man. It's mad. Yeah. That's
Henderson, I don't know, not up to the task at this point, but I don't know, brother. There's a few of them just gone off the boil.
but this is like going off the boil from what are we now like 10 months from the Champions League final last year.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? One game away from winning everything. To now, everything is just dead.
Do you know what? They've been playing at such a high intensity for so long. I don't know whether some of them are just burnt out. Some of them just look done out, if I'm honest. But yeah, the team needed revamping in, and there needed to be new blood, new faces that come in there. I mean, yeah, I can understand wanting to buy the youngsters, but yeah, that's not it. You still need some experience in there.
Some
But then the
superstars.
youngsters that are there, they're not even really getting played like that. That Carvalho you is in the wilderness. You know what I mean? And then Harvey Elliott, he don't really get used as much as he should, really, considering
Yeah, but you
the
know what?
situation.
You see what it is. You see, to have these youngsters come in, you need to have players that are playing well to help them in it. Now imagine these youngsters coming in and you got Fabinho that's just up in the air, Gomez that's twerking at the back. What's really going on? You don't know, you can't do that to them, bro. It's despicable. I mean, you got Konate as well. That's supposed to be the period to Van Dijk. He's injured every 2 minutes. I don't know, bro. I really don't know what's going on over there, but it's not good, isn't it?
Boy, it definitely isn't good, boy, because I'm telling you, to not beat this Palace team that hasn't won a game this year, yeah, with the front line, and as I said this before, for you guys, it don't look good. I'm not gonna lie, it's not looking good because you came up against the front line of Schlupp, Mateta, and the Uber driver. Are you? I mean, bro. You know what I mean, if we just had a one better player, you know what I mean, out of any of them three, that's a dub. You know what I mean? Even when Eze came on the second half, he started to get a bit political. I mean, he kind of coincided with what's his name, Trent getting taken off for Milner and that, which that's all mad still. But yeah, with your boy, I'll start off with the manager. I don't think he's got most of the blame, but I think he's kind of skating off the blame, bro. Do you know what I mean? The reason why I say it's skating off the blame, the Liverpool manager, is you might need to remember who you are. You are Liverpool Football Club. You have won Champions Leagues before Klopp came here. Do you know what I mean? You've got how many? 6 Champions Leagues? However many league titles. I'm hearing small club vibes from the Liverpool fans when they talk about Klopp. Oh no, we can't speak bad on Klopp because look how much he's done for us, bro. You were in Crystal Palace when he took over, bro. You were Liverpool. I know you were dead them times, but bro, you were still a big club. You know what I mean? He's won everything. He's won one of everything. You've got managers that have won back-to-back Champions Leagues, managers that have won Prem and European Cup. This is Liverpool Football Club. Why a man going around eggshells to talk about Klopp, bro? Because honestly, tactically, or he's, in terms of changing the game, when things are going bad in the game, he is a passenger. An absolute passenger. Bro, you're 0-0 against Palace here, and Fabinho and Milner are coming on. Come like you're trying to hold up the draw. Like, I don't care who's on the bench. You can't tell me out of all the people that are on the bench, yeah, that's who you bring on. No. Klopp has to hold it. Like I said, he's not the main man to blame, but he has to hold smoke because he's kind of skating through because when everything goes good, oh yeah, it's so Klopp, oh it's so wonderful, Klopp. When everything goes bad, I'm hearing Pep Linders. I don't know who any of your teams here. I don't know who the second man is. No idea, bro. I don't know who any of your assistant managers is. Liverpool is the only club that you hear. Nah, Pep Linders is coming and he's telling Klopp what to do. He's messing up the thing. Nah, brother. You are the manager, bro. How are you letting the side man? Oh, look what he wrote in his book. What? Who is this Donny, bro? You're Klopp. You make the rules, bro. Anyway, that's me on Klopp here. In-game management, horrific. You know what I mean? Like I said, on Tuesday, yeah, even if you don't have no one to bring on, brother, you're 2-0 up. And when he goes to 2-1, drop back. Even drop back just 10 yards. Don't play that nonsense high line when you've got, strippers at the back. It's long. Yeah, you played the whole. It's the same high line the whole game. You know, held 5 goals in a row, and the guys there smiling and laughing. I would have been vexed if I was a Liverpool fan. This is what I'm saying about Liverpool fans. They're moving like they were Crystal Palace before this man came in, like he's a messiah.
You know what?
The man's doing Ollie blood. Is there smiling when goals are going in?
I could have. Can you see what you're doing to man? He's got his hands on his head.
You know what?
That's it, stressed out.
No.
It's not even stressed out. I'm just,
No.
you know, it
He's
is.
not stressed out. He's not stressed out yet. But I know Stuart might remember this. Remember, I used to get upset with Abbas when he was Ollie. I don't like when big clubs start to just the way they talk. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, bro, you're a big club. There's a certain way you're supposed to move. Do you know what I mean? Like, yes, Klopp has done this and that. By no means am I saying Klopp should get sacked. What I'm saying is he should be getting corned right now. You know what I mean? Just because he shouldn't be getting sacked and he's done all this, it doesn't mean that, oh no, we can't criticize Klopp. You know what I mean? Because if things turn around, everyone will be on him. I can't say what I really want to say, but you know what I mean? Everyone will be riding him. Let's just put it that way.
You know what? I can to some extent I can understand what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, he has got to hold some of the blame, but you see, when like these big clubs, they spend money in it. They know they needed players this season because it weren't looking good coming into the season, and it did not look good one bit so ever. I mean, with the loss of Mane, yeah, and that's just not it, yeah. But like I said, the midfield, that was always going to be a problem. When you've got Thiago, Fabinho, and Henderson, yeah, big man, you're in problems, isn't it? And I could see that we was going to be in problems. They knew they were going to be in problems. Like I said, they went for Tchouaméni, didn't get him. So why wasn't it a priority to get another midfielder? What, you had that one target, and that was it. And because you didn't get him, nobody else came in. Nah, big man, there's problems there.
Well, from what we've been hearing about you, man, yeah, my neck is still on Jurgen Norbert Klopp, yeah. You know when you say man's full name, yeah, like a parent that's like mad at a child and that, yeah. The reason, hey, this guy knows, boy. This guy knows, yeah. But we might, but this guy knows what he's talking about still. But yeah, anyway. But anyway, yeah. What's he called? Jurgen Klopp, right? Remember, these man used to have a whole statistic group and all these man that would like look at all these stats and read into the player this. There was like a big thing, yeah. But you man started to get rid of them. Not get rid of them, but some of them started to leave to go to other clubs. Maybe they'll get more P's, whatever it is. But your recruitment structure has been disappearing for the last couple of years. This summer comes, it's become more on Jurgen Norbert Klopp. And that's why this is where I need to cook him as well, yeah. Because like you said, Tchouaméni, you didn't get Tchouaméni. What does he do with the money that's available for Tchouaméni? You spend it on noodles. Why did you spend it on noodles? Because Noodles had a good game against you, man. Man's doing the Alex Ferguson thing. Oh, yeah, this guy played well against us. Yeah, cop him. That wasn't a Liverpool, yeah, we've been looking at this guy for a couple of seasons. And, you know what I mean? The stats and this, you know what I mean? And all the nerds have been typing this stuff and everything is aligned. You know, this is come on him because he also in the summer said, we don't need no midfielders. He said that. This is what I'm saying. This brother, he deserves to be cooked.
Midfield does need a refresh, man. It has to be said.
But like, this is the thing. This is the thing. He's doing the Wenger thing of, I won with these man. These are my guys, and I'm just gonna ride them until the wheels come off. Man's got too much loyalty to these brothers.
But to be fair to Klopp, I mean, he done the same thing at Dortmund, and he rode that until the wheels fell off of that, and then left and went to Liverpool. It's exactly the same timeline, exactly the same everything as Dortmund. It's smelling like Dortmund right now. Is the way he exited Dortmund.
No, it's not smelling like
it
Dortmund.
Is. They're seventh in the league, 9 points away from Champions League football at the moment.
More at the bottom of the table when he was there, innit? They just about come out of relegation, so when he's
still 9 points away from Champions League football at the moment. Sure, that can't be acceptable for Liverpool.
It's 9 points up, but it's not like it's impossible, isn't it?
I didn't say it was impossible. 9 points off for Tottenham, and look how everyone's saying Tottenham's had a rubbish season.
How much games has Tottenham got in hand on us though? Was it 2 games? So if we win, Like I said, if we win,
That's what I was about to say. I was waiting for you to land this plane. You know? I was waiting for you to land this plane because you're like, hey, but it's head, but bro, it's a big if, bro.
Like
Landing gear seems to be malfunctioning.
It's a big if. But you know what? Yeah? I'll move on from Jurgen Norbit, yeah, and then we'll go to some of these players, yeah. LFC fans that I've argued with bare times about this man Naby Keita, yeah, been saying this guy's a flop. Man, want to tell me, nah, you just haven't given him a chance. Nah, it's the injuries. He's a flop, bruv. He's a flop. Why did he even start on the weekend? He's going for free in the summer anyway. Big time flop.
We had this conversation earlier on.
Do you know what I mean? Big time flop. Big time flop. Do you know what I mean? And the money you spend on him is big money for that time for you know what I mean? For a player. You know what I mean? If you compare it, now it sounds cheap. Like, oh yeah, 50 something, but bruv, back in them days, that was big peas. Anyway, Fabinho, the walking red card. This brother should have been sent off. He done 3 yellow card offenses in the few minutes he came on. Disgusting. That ref was a joke. Absolute joke, yeah. Yep, should have been sent off. Anyway, Thiago. Where you at, boy?
Injured.
Oh, yeah, it looks nice. Yeah. Oh, I'm scanning on the pitch. Even when he was playing, bro, what were you doing? He's getting cooked anyway. This is not a LFC player, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. Man are just doing vibes here. Instead of stick to what you know, Klopp, yeah? You like P and P in midfield. Yeah. What do you know about having techie midfielders? Drop me out, bro. That is not, again, you don't have the capacity. Yeah, for these kind of players, bro. Huh? Man needs to be having like Henderson and Valverde's and them runners in the mid. You know what I mean? Mounts and that. Then LFC will be back.
This is what we're missing, is the runners in midfield.
Yeah, bro, but it ain't gonna happen with Thiago and that. It's not happening.
Oh, clearly not. Clearly not.
Do you know what I mean? It's not happening.
What did I say at the beginning of this?
Do you know what I mean?
Henderson, Fabinho, and Thiago is not it, big man. It's not it.
And you know what? Yeah, that boy on the left back position. A lot of people put eyes on Trent. You know, a lot of people put eyes on Trent. But you see that boy Robertson, yeah?
Fantastic player.
Oh, stop it.
World class.
Stop it now.
See, Robertson, I'm watching you, big man, yeah? I'm watching you. I'm not going to really cook you because, okay, but I'm watching you, yeah? Them other man are twerking, so you're getting away with some foolishness. But I'm watching you. That's all I'm saying, but I'm watching you. Big aura man Verge. Greatest defender to ever, you know what I mean, live on planet Earth and that. Lead your men.
Lead who, bruv?
Lead your men, bruv. Lead your men. Big time guys here have had absolute stud Donnies next to them. When these men are playing well, yeah, Gomez and Matip, especially Gomez when he was playing well, when Liverpool were good, Van Dijk lifts the level of the back. Huh? Where's the level, bro? Now this is what I'm saying, bro. Because when it's going well, we want to say one thing, but then when things go left here, now we pivot. You know what I mean? And we're calling man Ice Spice and that, which they are, but
you know what? Like I said, it's
what are you saying, though?
It's the midfielders. The midfielders just getting run through, and it's just like, yo, they're just on them at all times. It's just peak times, bro. It's just peak times. I don't even know what to say, bro. It's just like anytime they run, it's like they just run straight through the midfield, like they're not even there, bro. Like, what's really going on? I don't know, boy.
Yeah, it's long.
It's not looking good, bro. It is not looking good. I mean, yeah, we got Wolves coming up, and then yeah. Big one on the weekend. Let's go.
Yo, that one on the weekend against Man United, I said to you earlier, a lot of questions will be answered, didn't it?
Yeah.
Is all I'm saying, boy. A lot of questions will be answered.
Let's go.
Because if certain man don't go and win there,
here's the thing.
Let's kind of slow this we are back talk, yeah? We'll slow that down. We'll put the brakes on that. Yeah?
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Huh? You must.
Nah. Stop this you must thing, bro.
Yeah, you must. Huh?
Hey, all this unnecessary pressure you've been putting. Barcelona, all the games.
Man. Bro, you beat Barcelona, innit? I'm hearing your fans. We beat top of La Liga. What you can't beat ninth in the league now, or 8, whatever they are, 7.
You know,
you can't beat them, man.
You know for a fact these men are gonna raise their games to a new level. Right when United come to town, bro. You know what's gonna happen. I still have faith though, so it's all right. It's not even a big deal. But listen, I ain't gonna lie. There is almost nothing for me to say about Liverpool. Right? You have.
Hey, listen, I'll praise people when they need praising, but bruv, what I'm not gonna do is watch foolishness and then just be doing propaganda, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel sorry for Klopp. Yeah, I feel sorry for him to a certain extent that he doesn't have owners that are just chucking money at it. You know what I mean? Like,
like
the American and that, but at the same time, it's like sometimes help yourself in it. It's like if you see someone, I was gonna say, sorry, if I see someone, if I'm driving, I mean, this ain't gonna happen anyway, but let's just say if I'm driving, and I see someone with a tire blown out and the guy is just chilling, smoking a cigarette, I'm driving past. If I see someone with a tire blown out, and they're struggling, they don't know what they're doing, but they're at least trying to do something, then I might help them out. Do you know what I mean? Klopp is the guy just having a cigarette, bro. He's chilling. Man's laughing and goals are going in. I was upset, bro. That was my team scoring against him, and I was upset. What's he dealing with, blood? How is this funny, blood?
Boy, you know what it is? It's funny when you got no one else to bring on, isn't it? It's funny when you got nobody else to bring on. That's what you got to bro. What are you gonna do? Be vexed?
Drop back, bro. Like I said, bro. You know what I mean? You know them ones.
Drop back.
Go on the D-pad, bro. Don't even bring out my controller, bro. Huh?
Yeah, bring in the controller, big man.
Do you know what I mean? Left D-pad, bro. Huh?
Yeah,
ultra defensive. Ultra, you know what I mean? Put down ultra defensive, man.
Put down ultra defensive, and then watch Gomez implode even more. Are you all right?
Oh my god, bro. We don't know in it because you've never done it all season. You've been doing highline. You ain't even tried nothing else for us to say you've seen anything else.
Mate, mate, it is what it is. I don't care. Let the wheels come off. It's good. Let's go. I'm here. One thing about me, I never hide in it. My team wins or loses, I turn up regardless. No,
you know, like that.
Yeah.
You know, straight. Like that.
Yeah.
Let's go to teams that are finally winning, boy. Actually, I don't even know which one to go for.
What's that one as well, isn't it?
Yeah. What's time going down? But nah, that's small fry.
Don't try and divert to me, boy. This is about you, bro.
That's small fry.
Get champagne bottle back into focus, mate.
Champagne bottle, Carabao cup.
It should really be a can of Carabao, really.
Oh my days, this guy's even blazing for a Carabao, you know.
Should have put that on YouTube, mate. That's a demonetization right away. You donut. Absolute fish.
This is how you know this man ain't been used to winning. They don't know how to behave. Man's got the Moe bottle, for Carabao.
That's not Moe, that's Bel Air, bruv.
Sorry, Bel Air. Man's got a Bel Air for
Carabao, bro. You know what I mean? Little celebratory. I'm not even opening it.
You've had
that
live
on Twitch right now as well. Can I just say, are we live on Twitch? Are we live on Twitch? Yeah, but Abbas, put it out, mate. Put it out. We get a swift ban from Twitch. Honestly, donut.
Oh my God.
I don't even know where to put it.
Smoking his
This guy's gonna start a fire in his yard.
I'm telling you. Fish. This guy trying to get us banned.
You know them man.
Listen, man.
I just man are not used to winning.
There you go.
Enjoy my moment.
Enjoy your moment. Enjoy your moment. We won't.
All it is for me is listen. I can take these off now. I've had my moment.
Oh,
so all it is for me, boys, is
yeah.
And I'm only gonna be here for a quick show because I'm actually still logged into work. All it is, real quick.
Working hard.
I know.
Hey, I had to come on, man. I had to represent.
Well, go on then. Get your stuff out.
Get it out, man.
Listen, all it is for me is that's one down. And
one down.
My target. Wait.
Free to go. Quads on.
No.
Quads on.
My target was if he can win one trophy or two trophies on top 4, he's had a brilliant season for me, right? So that's one down. I just
So
need
what's the
the other
second
two
trophy
things to
you're
be
aiming for?
sorted. Huh?
What other trophy are you targeting?
I don't care which one he wins. I don't care.
Which one do you think your team's gonna win? Then, seeing as you're not.
I mean, we
trying
can
to-
win both, to be honest.
both.
All
What?
three. Prem.
We can win FA Cup or we can win Europa League,
Prem.
in my opinion.
So are you not saying the Prem?
Prem's coming.
No,
Prem's
no,
coming,
no.
mate.
You man can fish for that all you want. I ain't answering that.
It's on the quad. It's on. It's
You
on.
man can fish for that all you want. I'm not saying nothing compared to that. That's not my juice.
One question on that. Yeah, what if you beat Liverpool at Anfield? Will you believe that you're in the?
Nope.
It's on.
Nope. Nope.
He won't say it on camera
Nope.
because he can get
No.
He won't say it on camera.
Let me
Like,
actually
get
just
out of
look.
it, bro.
Let me quickly look at the table. Yeah.
You know what the table's saying.
You know the table, bro.
know
I know you're doing the
Stop looking at it
calculations.
now. Don't try it, bro.
He knows what the table's
Listen.
saying. Go on.
Arsenal have their game in hand on Wednesday, right? Their famous game in hand. If they win that, they're on 60 points. We're on 49. Yeah, we have a game in hand as well, but it's not looking likely. So I'm not going to put myself there, right? Man City have a chance. We don't really have a chance.
You're only 3 points off City, though, isn't it?
Couple of points
I
off
said,
City.
3 points. Quick
Right?
thing to get that back. No problem.
So how's City in it? But you're
Me
not in it,
personally,
just 3
look,
points
don't get me
behind.
wrong. There's a lot of games to play for. Someone said there's 45 points to play for until the end of the season. So maybe it's possible, but I'm not looking
Who
for
said
that.
that? Who said that?
I think it was on the Twitter. It was like 40-something points to play for or something like that.
There you go.
Who ends up in the
That's
same
it.
points as City?
You,
Then that means
man.
City are out of the
United.
race.
He's not talking about West Ham, is he?
That means City are out of the race. That means City are out of the race because something's gone wrong. Something's gone wrong.
No, because you win your game in hand against City and you still got City to play against. There you go, level points.
No, we haven't got City to play. We've played them twice.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
See, it's all in their hands, boy. It's nothing to do with us. We've played Arsenal. We've played City.
The quad's on. The quad's on.
I didn't say that. It didn't come out my mouth. It didn't come out my mouth, boy. I ain't jumping on that shit.
The quad's on. The quad's
But
on.
yeah,
I
no,
believe.
you know what? It was good to have the victory. Ten Hag has obviously gone out of his way to try to win something, and he hasn't disappointed. So, right, for me, I'm not saying we're back, but it's nice to see us competing and winning trophy. We haven't won a trophy in 6 years, so that's good.
It's funny, isn't it? It was funny how this is like a Mickey Mouse trophy, like before. Like now,
I never said that, so it's cool.
What, you never
I've
called
never
the
said
League
that
Cup a
before.
Mickey Mouse trophy?
I've never called it that before.
But when Man City were wrapping people up in the final for
Nope,
6 years
because-
in a row, it was never a Mickey Mouse
I
trophy.
because I know that I celebrate when Jose
get out
won
of
it.
here.
When Jose won it Europa League, I celebrated it.
So it was,
Right,
it's
so
always been a
it
big
wasn't
trophy.
Mickey
Always
Mouse
been
to
a
me.
major trophy. The League Cup's always been a major trophy for you.
It's not always a major trophy, but for instance, now,
okay.
right?
So now
right
it's a major
us and
trophy.
Liverpool, I think we're equalized now in the amount of major trophies we have. So it is an important thing. So I will take it.
Listen,
I
mate.
will take
I'm a West Ham fan. It's a major trophy for me. I'm just saying for Man United, it's the League Cup a major trophy.
No. But do you know what it is? But
Is this enough to do a parade?
Hell
Oh,
no.
yeah, the open top buses coming
Hell
out.
no.
Yeah, but Liverpool done a parade last year, innit, for FA Cup.
That's because they went for the quadruple and they should have kept themselves in. You know, held it back. I'm not doing that.
Wow.
Yeah, but the thing is, the team weren't in the position to do that because at this point in time, we were still second in the league and we were still in Champions League. You lot are in Europa now, and where you third, and you say you're not in the race, so that's why you can't talk that quadruple.
No problem. I'm still not doing an open tour bus for a Carling Cup
Yeah, but
or an FA Cup.
But yeah, we got both
I
of
don't
them,
do an
though.
open bus for that. Who does that?
Mate.
It's okay. Could have said you're looking like a small club. You're obviously behaving like that. You all have an open bus for FA Cup and stuff. That's you. Anyway, for me, no open trophy for that. No open bus trophy for that.
Well, Ten Hag's already said that he's not going to
for
do
me,
it for the
I'm
Carabao
happy
Cup.
that
If
he's
he
won.
gets a
That's what it
second
is.
trophy, he will do the same thing. So if you do win the FA Cup and I see that, I'm going to play this back to you and see what I go on in it. I'm going to come round to your house and I'm going to see what you're saying. Innit? That's what I'm on, innit? You know me. Pull up, gang, innit? That's what I'm on, innit?
Hold on, let's get this straight, yeah?
You know me, that's
He's
what I'm on.
decided to do that.
That's what I'm on.
That's good on him. That I'm not saying to do
And
that.
you know what?
That is
You
for
know
sure.
what? You see if he does that, I'm gonna treat you to a bottle of Moet, not a bottle of Belly, Moet. Or I might even go higher and get you a Lauren Perrier or one of them ones there, so you can celebrate properly.
Oh.
Not with that grape juice that you got there.
He disappeared.
Isn't it? Man just run off.
Into the
Vanished into Ten Hag, boy.
You know what? Sorry. You know what? I fully thought I had a bottle of weight there. I was gonna bring it out. Unfortunately, I don't. So it's cool.
No.
All right.
Oh, no, that's embarrassing.
Not really, man. I got enough bottles there for myself. Anyway,
hello.
Come on, yeah.
want me to go bring out
wine
another one?
cellar,
I'll bring out another two, but I'm saving them for other
Big
trophies.
spender.
Isn't it? Huh? The big dog.
Big dogs in town.
Carabao energy, boy. Woo.
Isn't it? Yo, Carabao got my
Those are
feeling
saved
different.
for other trophies. The other
Nah, do you
trophies.
know, I'm offended. You know, I'm offended because you've spoken a good 5 minutes now about this Carabao situation, and not once have you had the decency to thank me. Not once.
Thank you. Oh,
Yes.
you're an idiot. I know exactly what you're talking
Not
about.
once have you.
I ain't gonna lie.
Because
You know what?
clowns, yeah, you clowns will be nowhere near where you are without Varane and Casemiro. And you see, you United fans as well, blood. Yeah.
Can you be specific? Because I've
watching
already
you.
said thank you to Casemiro.
I'm watching you United fans, yeah, because when Casemiro first touched down, I remember he played one game, and you clowns were saying, "Oh, but McTominay is playing well. I don't think Casemiro should come into the team. McTominay is doing well." You cockroaches,
Scotty boy. Go Scotty
you
boy.
cockroaches!
First of all,
How dare
you
and you know what?
think
Yeah,
he's world class.
when
So
I'm
we have
on
to
want to save
Casemiro,
the game. Solid it up.
also when I'm on
Yesterday.
Casemiro as well, yeah, I see some Arsenal fans. I don't want to hear about this Partey talk, foolish talk. Yeah, about Partey and Casemiro. Yeah, Partey was a sideman at Atletico Madrid as well. Yeah, he comes.
You're taking this personal.
Yeah, I'm taking it personal.
yeah,
Yeah, two man I'm
shots.
taking it personal for. Yeah, and funny enough, both of them played for Atletico Madrid. Yeah, both sideman playing for a sideman club. They come to England, and now man want to talk about them as better than Casemiro. What? Rodri and Partey. You couldn't chat to man in La Liga, bro. Now you come here. Now you think you can chat to man? Drop me out. Secondly, Varane. Yeah, you don't need to shut up because I saw some of you clowns as well last season. Oh yeah, I think Lindelof might be better. I might be better off with Lindelof. Allow it.
You know what?
Some of you don't deserve nice things, you know.
You know what? As good as saying this, I just know none of this people's mind coming out my mouth, so I'm good. There are some United fans that really rattle me because even yesterday, there's a picture of them saying that they saved Casemiro from being because they have some pictures of him looking unhappy with the Champions League, Super Cup, and all the rest of it, and they're running this little run, going, we've saved him. I said, what? I mean, obviously. I went to Twitter straight away and said, I ain't part of this nonsense. I just want to make that clear.
I saw some egregious things on your people yesterday. I see some of them like, yo, who else can we get from Real Madrid? Valverde, Camavinga? I was like, big man. Maybe looking at them old dogs, bro. Like, yeah, you might get a Benzema, Toni Kroos, Modric. Yeah. You get them man there. About Camavinga. Get out of here, man.
All right, can I just share this picture? I wish I should have sent it to you first.
Oh.
It's a bit blurry, big man.
This is what happens. This is what happens, isn't it? You try and share foolishness.
You know, I'll give it. I'll put it on
exactly.
I'll put it on the socials, right?
Exactly.
But it was a lovely picture. It was a lovely picture of Casemiro saying, you know what he said. Actually, I think in his when
biggest
he got
trophy he's won.
No. What do you think this is? Don't try to become part of that foolishness. Right, you know what? He's when he said he's going to fix United or help fix United. He's right. That's the first one down. Let's keep going, man. Listen,
3 more to go.
Whoa.
In it.
Not all in this season.
You know when Kuda was first saying you need to thank him. I thought he was talking about Wan-Bissaka, man, because Ten Hag got worked.
You managed to thank me for him as well, you know, like
yeah. Ten Hag has
he come on second
You
half.
weren't saying this last season when you were writing him off.
No,
don't try and jump ship now. Nah, you were writing him off last season.
I'm definitely I'm not even trying to take no thanks for Wan-Bissaka, bro. Louder. But on the game yesterday, Dalot was getting absolutely cooked. by Sen Max, yeah, and Wan-Bissaka came on and shut all that nonsense down, boy.
Immediately.
I didn't hear from my man again, bro. When
That was
Wan-Bissaka came on.
You know
But
what? The moment
what cracked
he
me
came
up,
on,
yeah, what cracked me
Wan-Bissaka-
up was
Yeah,
Wan-Bissaka when they were passing the trophy around, yeah. And obviously, like, them man like Varane and that, they've won bare stuff. So they were just like, whatever, pass it along, yeah. And the sidemen that ain't won nothing before, like Dalot and the other sidemen were like milking it. I see Wan-Bissaka try to do the nonchalant thing, like, yeah, that's a big man. You come from Palace, blood. Yo, you will never sniff a trophy in your life. You gotta hold on to dear life to this thing, bro. How dare you? How dare you, bro? Bro, I know he was hugging that thing in the bus on the coach, bro. Like,
that medal just.
To be fair, there is a picture of him holding it up on the coach. Still, there is a picture of him.
I'm telling you,
Someone
he's
put it
hugging
on
that
their
trophy,
story. But you
bro,
know what? I have to
like
say,
I said, look at your age mates, boy. Uber drivers and that, bro. They will never touch a trophy, bro. Like,
you know what? The
I mean?
funniest
Just
thing for me
savor
is
that.
two things really cracked me up. Yeah, there's a picture of Martial holding a trophy with the medical staff.
Shameless.
I thought that was incredibly funny. I don't know if he done it on purpose or it was just bad luck, but that was freaking funny. And then obviously we have to go.
He doesn't have a choice. It's not bad luck on purpose. It's because he was in the medical room, bro. You know what I mean? Like, those are his dogs. You know what I mean?
And then I have to say, John Terry-esque, Maguire. You know, from 4 relegations to winning a trophy, you have to give it to him, innit? You have to give it to him. Well done. You know what I mean? He stayed in there.
Bro, it's time for you to go back to work, bro. You're waffling. What? He's
the most expensive defender in the world still.
80 mil in that.
Wasn't Maguire there when they won the Premiership? I can't remember. When Leicester won the Premiership.
No,
it wasn't. Hell no, bro.
No, he wasn't.
They wouldn't have won it, bro. If he was
Because if he was, it would have cost 100 mil. So I'm glad you.
There's no way he won the thing, bro.
But you know what? Talking about that game, yeah, I do think Carrier should have done better for the second goal. Even though it was a deflection, I mean, I think he was right at him, man. I think you should have done a lot better there, man.
Matrix.
All jokes aside, Newcastle didn't really turn up, man. After the first goal killed them off, and then they just didn't really offer too much after that. Really.
I was about to say,
their plan
the first goal was against the runner player,
man.
Yeah,
they got beaten by the occasion, honestly.
Yeah, their plan was to use Saint-Maximin to roast that left-hand side, and to be honest, it was working. But we managed to just plug the gap because every time he kept coming in, he kept running to Casemiro after a while, and we were thinking, oh, you can stop this now. It's not really going to work. You ain't going nowhere. Obviously, Dalot getting a yellow card 5 minutes into the game. By the way, referee, come on, man. 5 minutes into the game, that's not a yellow card. But yeah, thankfully with the substitution and Wan-Bissaka coming on, shut that off completely. And then that was it.
McTominay come on, showed up the midfield.
Shut up, man. Yeah, bro. This guy's playing striker now, bro. Hano is an absolute side man.
You know that's people
play anywhere.
Play
anywhere. Extras, mate. Just one of those free roles.
That's because you don't trust him in midfield, bro. You will lose the ball in important positions. Bro.
Hey, Kuda. To be fair, when he was 16, he was a striker. So
there you go. See,
put him back in his position.
Can play anywhere. Put him anywhere. World class in any position.
Hey, world class on the bench, man.
You are shameless, you know that.
Shameless.
I know.
Shameless. Absolutely shameless.
He's one of those passport bros, bro. They got a passport? Scottish? Yeah, they're world class. Immediately.
We still got the same passport, man. We're still British, man. It's all right. But yeah, Scottish.
Don't worry, bro. When Scotland are embarrassing themselves in qualifiers again, we'll come back to him and ask him how the man at the world class dons are doing. You know what I mean? When they're not qualifying for anything, but we'll ask him, how are the world class players getting on, boy? Anyway, let's move on, boy. Let's move on.
Oh, guys, I'm seeing messages. Man, it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure.
What are you doing online? I saw you meant to be working. I'm not paying you for work.
You know what I mean? You don't even pay to stream here, bro.
Yeah, get out of here, man.
Get me? You're gonna celebrate, innit? Celebrate.
Yeah. Watch in 10 years' time, that same bottle will still be there.
You know what? Hold on 1 second. Now you're frustrated.
Uh-oh. It disappeared again. It's turned into Ten Hag again.
This guy's a fool.
That's not even gonna get the comeback. That's it. Done. Disappeared into Ten Hag, and that was the end of that.
Get some
bottles
out
here.
here.
Oh my goodness.
Are they
sponsoring the stream?
We like what we like out here. Anyway, man,
Big.
It's
Yeah.
alright.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Oh, nonsense. But anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. Chelsea
Where we go?
boys.
Oh no.
We have
Oh
to,
no,
man.
Chelsea.
We have to.
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
No, can I kick it off because there's a wicked stat I heard on the radio today. The Chelsea, whoever worked this out, granted you got some fantastic maths, honestly. Chelsea chairman has spent 90 million per point that Graham Potter has got. 90 million per point. Wow. Like, oh my goodness. Those wheels have fallen off harshly, but 10th in the league.
90.
That is
Bro.
I mean,
When they lost to Southampton at home, yeah, the worst team in the league, because you got to think like that's got to be the easiest game. Isn't it? The worst team at home. It's not gonna get any easier than that. Do you know what I mean?
no.
And you go and lose that game 1-0. Then,
but how many
the
times?
football
Yeah,
goes-
how many times in previous seasons have like Chelsea had a dodgy season, but every time they face Tottenham, it's on. This is
that's
big
what I was
boy
about to get to.
Yeah. Big
what I was
boy
about to get
Chelsea
to.
performance. Lackluster.
Exactly. Then you think, you
Damn
know what?
squid.
Because I looked at that day in the mud. Then I see they got Tottenham next. I was like, Tottenham will probably
Here we go.
revive their season, innit? Do you know what I mean? And they go and do that. They didn't even turn up, bro. And Tottenham didn't even have to play that well to beat them.
No, really.
It was quite comfortable.
Quite easy for them. Quite easy for them. I don't even know the answer for Potter though. I don't even know the answer. Because I was asking a Chelsea fan today. I said, "What's your starting 11 at the moment?" Just went. Just shrugged his shoulders. Don't know. which is an absolute madness. I just can't see it. I mean, you can look at the goalkeeper for Skip's goal. I guess. I mean that was probably should have done better. It was a banger. It was an okay goal. Was it okay? But I'm looking at it.
This is a West Ham hater.
But the keeper needs to do better, man. You getting a hand to that. You got to have a strong hand.
Oh man, huh? Some salty bubbles over there.
Nah. The keeper's got to do better. Come on, coulda. Honestly, you can't say the keeper's got to do better with that shot. How much of a hand he gets to that shot and it just flaps back and goes.
I hear it, but it was still a powerful shot.
I don't know. Keeper's got to do better than that, honestly.
This is what I'm saying about these West Ham fans, bro. These West Ham fans, you lot are some sneaky little side Chelsea fans, man. I'm telling you.
Nah, no Chelsea fans. We
part-time
don't like
Chelsea fans, you know what I mean?
Nah, we don't like Chelsea. We hate Chelsea. We hate Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea just as much as the next guy, to be honest with you, but not as much as Tottenham. But that's neither here nor there. This is not down to my analysis. I'm impartial when I'm looking at this game.
Oh my days! But now, Sean, did you watch this? Did you see this game or anything?
I saw some of it.
What's your verdict on Potter though? Do you think he should get sacked, or should they wait to see how he gets on?
You know, I think Chelsea are getting what they deserve.
That's not even the question, but okay.
No, I think Chelsea are getting what they deserve. The reason why I say that is because you got rid of Tuchel, quick, rapido. You thought Potter was the man because of the way Potter was at Brighton. Mate, Brighton and Chelsea are two different things. He's got a lot of big egos, a lot of big players. Things have changed, big man, and it's changed drastically and shows you're struggling now because you've got the players, you can't put the puzzle together, bruv. What's your next move?
Yeah,
it's not the dots are not connecting. What are you gonna do next? Because you can't say you ain't got the players, big man. How much did they invest after you came in? What, 600 mil?
It's one of them things where it's like, you know, when I was talking about Klopp, this is even 20 billion times worse, yeah? When I say, yes, you can say, oh, yeah, it's all new players, whatever, they have to gel. But sometimes, like I said, again, the guy with the car and the tire blowing out, at least look like you're doing something, brother. Because, I'm sorry, almost any manager is getting better out of these players. And these players seem to get worse. Every time I've watched Felix now, he gets worse And worse, every game I watch, it's like he's just getting Chelsea-fied. Enzo. They're calling him Enzonzi.
What's wrong with you, bro?
No, bro, I'm just relaying what the streets are saying.
Streets are saying.
Bro, the streets are calling him Enzonzi, blood. It's kind of mad.
Modric, yeah. Modric is
I don't know
looking
what
mad
day.
as well.
I don't know what day Mudryk is going to be saving, boy, but it definitely ain't Chelsea's day anyway. I can tell you that, way. Like, brother, he's looking real mid as well. But this is what happens when, everyone will say, "Oh, Arsenal should have put the money and this, that, and the other." But bro, you got 30 league games in your career in the Ukrainian league. Why should Arsenal spend 80 mil on you, bro? Don't make no sense. You know what I mean? This clown of an owner put that money on him. This is a 40 million pound player, max. And even that, I'm like, Ukrainian league, allow it. You get what I mean? And every time I watch him, bruv, like, yeah, he looks like there's talent there, but bruv, he's very raw, bruv. He's too raw for 80 mil anyway.
You know what? You see, after the first game when he played against Liverpool, they must
That
have
was his
thought
best
they had
game.
they just thought they had the diamond in the dirt there, boy.
They were talking spicy, bruv. Yeah, because that time Felix was suspended, didn't it? Like, yeah, when Felix come back and then Mudryk, you ain't doing nothing, bruv. They man are horrible. And the worst thing is, yeah, really and true, let's be real, they shouldn't have signed. What was I gonna say? Yeah, they shouldn't have sacked Tuchel at the time. Yeah, he was going through like a rough patch, but Tuchel he didn't get sacked for what's it called? Results. It was more so he didn't get on with the owner. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it sounds like personal reasons. So obviously, the truth hasn't quite come out, but what we can gather from it is that the chairman wanted to do business this way, Tuchel wanted to go that way, and he just did a meet in the middle, and he went, we'll get butter. He'll listen to what I'm saying. He'll play any player that I buy for him. Don't worry about that. He's from Brighton, so he'll just listen to what I have to say.
This is someone, yeah. The way these lot have gambled, yeah, is mad. You know when you think about it, we've got the £12 million a year, 5-year deal for Potter, 60 mil, right? So if they sack him, they're gonna pay him off, innit?
Whichever way they're gonna pay him. That comp is gonna be a madness if they got rid of Potter now. That comp is a madness.
Financial doesn't make sense. But then we also got to think as well. I swear they had to pay another 20 million just to Brighton, just for him
get
to
him
come
out
to
of the
Chelsea.
contract. Yeah.
Right. So now we're on 80 mil. Also, they signed a whole load of recruitment guys and backroom people from Brighton. Like they tried to do a whole Brighton setup over there.
And they take their director of football or someone like that as well. Or
director of football,
chief scout or something like that. One of the big boys at Brighton, anyway.
So when you look at it, the whole Brighton / Potter move, we're probably talking upwards of 150.
And surely Tuchel didn't walk away empty-handed either.
Exactly. So we might actually say we're probably approaching 200 million just on a manager and backroom change. Yeah, that's excluding the 600 million you spend on players.
HMRC needs to be looking at Todd Bowley, man. Honestly, man, where's he getting this done from?
But it's one of them things where it's like it has to bang.
It has to, like straight away as well. That's not we'll see how things go. We'll write off this season and come back next season. That is like boom, right now, right here, right now. We're going for it, and it's just gone nowhere. Absolutely nowhere, and you can't even see it getting any better. That's the problem. Like you said, Kuda, every time you see these players, they seem to be getting worse. I mean, who's this Raheem Sterling that's turned up at Chelsea? Useless. It's just
the worst thing is
baffles me.
He was even their best player yesterday.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He was the best player on the pitch. He was the best player on the pitch for Chelsea.
He was useless, bro. Then he brings up Josh Faddy. He decided, you know what? Havertz, one of the biggest frauds in football. You see Havertz. Havertz, yeah? Havertz is basically just a champagne Ayew, bro. You know what I mean? I'm telling you. He's a champagne Ayew.
That's probably a bit harsh, but I get
it's not, bro.
I get the premise behind it.
No, think about it, yeah? Let's talk about Ayew, yeah? Ayew is not... Problem with Ayew is not technique. how you can shoot, you can dribble, he's got good touch, good close control. It's here. Decision making is in the mud. Absolute mudded, you know what I mean? It's always the wrong pass, the wrong time to dribble, you know what I mean? Like nonsense, right? We go to Havertz. On a base level, he's got good technique. Do you know what I mean? He can dribble, he can find a pass. You know what I mean? His finishing is not too bad. But what does he do? Wrong decision after wrong decision after wrong decision. Stupid positioning on the pitch with the striker, and I see you here, there, and everywhere, not even doing anything. This guy's living off of one goal. Useless. And then, again, when I say managers don't help himself, he was on that pitch for too long. He then decides, you know what? Aubameyang. Might as well win it. Oh, come on. Do you know what I mean? That's what it was, isn't it? Because you don't want to play Aubameyang, but it was almost like, we're losing.
He's got no choice, really.
I got no choice. Whatever. Aubameyang, yeah. Warm up. Come. As that's happening, bang. Harry Kane scores 2-0. Hold that.
I mean, that's a strange player right there. Is Aubameyang? You know what I mean? Because part of me feels like kind of
unprofessional player. That's what that is.
Yeah, unprofessional. Yeah, but you just wonder how unprofessional is he being at the moment? Because if you're Potter, surely you're looking at Aubameyang thinking, you know what? You got to put aside your personal differences with this guy. If he turns up late, you know what? He's going to turn up late. You ain't going to change him now. It's all you got for the rest of the season up front. So I'd say you need to mollycoddle this guy right here and make sure that he feels like he's the best player in the world. Because honestly, but who else are you playing up there? Havertz still for the end of the season.
No, Havertz is dead.
To be honest,
he's dead as well. But hey,
to be honest, the way that I've seen Aubameyang play for Chelsea, I think I'd rather play Havertz because
but a little bit part players here and there, it's not good enough for him, man. You got to start him from the start, man. You got no other options. Otherwise, why keep on paying him wages? Just
because
so you
they made him sign a contract.
Here's your contract. Rip it up. We got enough money anyway. Look, we're spending X amount of money on all of these players. We don't actually need you.
Although, guys, Chelsea fans, you have nothing to worry about. Because guess what? Summertime, Lukaku is back. All your problems are solved, guys. Lukaku is back. You're going to have a proper striker back in business, challenging for the title and that with Lukaku. Do you know what? I was watching the Man City game during the week, and then Kunku came on for what team did it? Leipzig, yeah. Anyway, they became all of a sudden more dangerous. They looked so good when he came on in Kunku, yeah. And I looked at Nkunku and I was like, right, this guy is a player. Then I was thinking to myself, he must be watching Chelsea now. Like, boy, I made the wrong choice. Yeah. I wonder if he's thinking, right, is this something I can cancel, blood? Because
stand back, vehicle reversing. Rip that up straight away.
I'm telling you, bro, because how can you look at this Chelsea team and say, yeah? Because if we look at it, okay, let's say they do finish 10th or even lower, yeah. Let's just go into that world of madness, yeah, which is they look on course for. Let's say they finish 10th. Obviously, you finish 10th, you're going to look at that and say, we need more in the summer. But now you don't even have Champions League football. You're throwing money at players in January with Champions League football. Imagine the throwing money they're going to be doing this time. I swear,
it's going to be a madness.
I swear, Liverpool will be there like, 120 or 130 mil for Bellingham, shaking hands with Dortmund. These men will come and say, 300. I'm telling you, bro. This is what I'm going to be doing, bro. It's going to be mad.
But you know what? I don't know if Chelsea even throwing any more money is going to help them because...
Oh, it definitely didn't help this time.
Yeah, but I don't think throwing any more money is going to help because I don't think they've got the right manager to facilitate what they want to do right now, innit? I don't know. I think it's too big of a task for him. Maybe... in time, it might come right, but they ain't really got that right now because you're spending big, innit?
But this is where you go into the politics of it, where you sack the manager because you didn't get along with him. Then you bring in basically a flavor of the month manager. That's what this guy is. He's a flavor of the month manager. It's like when I see some fans, I've seen fans talking about that Thomas Frank in Brentford. He's doing well, but stop it.
At Brentford.
You know what I mean? Exactly.
At Brentford.
Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, he's underrated. Oh, yeah. He should be given a bigger club and better. Big man. That's different. you know what
He
I mean?
was 3 years in a championship, by the way, with Brentford, Thomas Frank. You know what I mean? So it's not like it's been instant straight up to the Premier League. And don't get me wrong, Brentford, fantastic team, doing brilliant in the Premier League. But like you said, you know, is that really the answer for Chelsea? Absolutely not.
These I'm saying,
Absolutely not.
But this is what happened. Man saw, you know, this guy doing well at Brighton, and he had problems scoring goals at Brighton. Now he's translated his problems of scoring goals at, you know what I mean, at Chelsea. But now you've got a problem where now it's like, big man.
I like that comment, by the way.
Lukaku isn't going to be what? He's going to be like a kid that doesn't want to go back when the parent comes to pick him up.
That sad face. Oh, I don't want to go back.
Peak times, blood. Peak times. But yeah, I just think Bowley. This is a question of Bowley's pride. How much pride does Todd Bowley have? Because he basically went against the fans, because most Chelsea fans didn't want Tuchel sacked. They were quite against Tuchel getting sacked.
And now he's dead against the fans because every Chelsea fan wants Potter sacked right now.
Exactly. So now it's like, it's a question of pride now. How much pride does he have? Is he a man that can say, yeah, I messed up, he needs to cut? Or is he a man that's going to be like, and I don't see that. You know what I mean?
He's going to be a stubborn mule, mate. I'm telling you, he's just going to stick with this because the same thing we're hearing after every single defeat. Oh, it's a long-term project. It's a long-term. To me, signals they've written off this season. So,
but they've got to.
Sorry, what was that, Sean?
I think they've got to. I think.
Oh no, listen, it is a write-off. It comes down to a knockout competition that a chance in hell that they're going to win it. That's Champions League, by the way. It comes down to that. That's the only thing left in their season. The rest of they're languishing in mid-table. They're not even fighting decently in mid-table. They are closer to the bottom three than they are to the top four. That is ridiculous for the amount of money that they've spent. Let's go again. 90 million per point since Potter has come in. 90 million. Wow, even the cost of living crisis in Tesco doesn't cover that sort of nonsense. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Chelsea fans need to trust the process. Obi. I don't know what you're on at the moment. You're jokes.
Hey, you're spoken like a true Arsenal fan. You know, I said, trust the process, innit? No matter enjoying the mud that Chelsea are in right now, boy.
Hey, listen, who knows? Yeah, without European football next season, who knows what Chelsea could do? But with Potter, honestly, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
With another manager, with these players, because these are some good young players they've got. You know what I mean? These are some decent young players. With a proper manager, who knows what they can do? But with this guy, yeah, I don't see it.
But this is what I'm saying. You see the players they got, they're not bad players. I think what they're been told to do is not corresponding with what they can do, innit?
Yeah, it's
but are they looking at Potter thinking, why are you telling me how to play football though, man? I'll play with Brighton. You know what I mean? Are they just ignoring him? Is it something to do with the players' mentality? I don't know. Is it Potter himself?
Mate, I don't know, because you see when they're losing, it's like Potter's just standing there gazing like he don't know what to do next.
Even his post-matching,
he's looking at the bench thinking, all right, you next. Come, let me try you and see how this turns out. Yeah, I don't think he knows what he's doing, bro. He just looks lost to me.
Even his post-match interviews are just a rinse and repeat of the same thing. Oh, the spirit's good in the camp. Oh, the training's been good this week. So who cares? Who cares? I couldn't care less if they train rubbish and the spirit is rubbish in the training ground. As long as they turn up on the pitch for 90 minutes and play good football, that's all that matters. No one cares what happens Monday to Friday at a football club, honestly.
You know what? But I don't think he's got the kahunas to dig out the players. Like,
say you're rubbish, you're doing rubbish, you're doing what I told you to do.
I don't see him as that player. I don't see him as that type of manager. I just don't see it. I don't see it at all, mate.
It's just strange. It's just a strange, bewildering mess that Chelsea find themselves in. Honestly, it just how has the team spent this much money and just this rubbish? I don't understand it.
Nah, man, it's foolishness. It's foolishness. Honestly, I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you know what? Yeah, this is a man. Yeah, if we're talking about press conferences, you know what he said? He said, "Oh yeah, I'm just reading this out." Yeah, because we were talking before the game about watching the All or Nothing Amazon Prime documentary at Arsenal, 2 years into Mikel's reign, and he's close to getting the sack. People are wanting him out, and it's a disaster. Obviously, now things have changed a bit. What?
What's that got to do with the price of chips, mate? Honestly, there's nothing to do with
What?
the process.
The
Did
Arsenal All or Nothing documentary. Who asked you, bruv?
And sitting there with his Prime subscription. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Who's watched this?
Bro, what's he talking about? Man said, "Oh no, look at Mikel, bro. I tell you, I didn't spend 600 mil."
There you go. That's straight away. That's shut down
That's
straight away.
600 mil in the
comparison
first
between
10
the
minutes
two.
of your day, bruv. 600 mil in the first 10 minutes that you're there, bruv. I don't think Arteta spent that in how many seasons he's been at Arsenal, bruv.
I think Arsenal has spent that in about 15 years. Honestly.
And I swear, Arteta won the FA Cup in his first season as well. So,
Ouch.
bro, what are we talking about? Anyway,
It's all mad over there, boy.
yeah, they're in the quicksand, boys. It's long. But anyway, boy, let's move on to your boys, boy. Crucial victory, boy.
Oh man,
Crucial.
It was a must. It had to be done. Honestly, listen, it's quite simple. Football is quite simple at times. You put a proven goal scorer onto the pitch, and he scores 2 goals. It's that simple, Moise.
I said
Honestly,
goals win games.
That's what I'm saying. Goals win games. It's that easy. Honestly, but listen, let's not get carried away. This is Nottingham Forest away from home. They are toilet away from home, and trust me, I was there on Saturday. They were toilet, honestly. And just for once this season, Jared Bowen decided that he was going to play some football. He had a very good game, and Ben Rama was playing from the start, which I've been calling for. Has to be playing all the time. Ben Rama is a superstar player. He's absolutely fantastic for West Ham. Absolutely fantastic, and was on Saturday. And if it wasn't for Bowen catching all the headlines, Ben Rama probably would have been my guy at the match. But this it boils down to the fact that this is Danny Ings' first start for West Ham since we bought him in January. Why is it taking this long for him to start in the game? And I don't want to be too negative because we won 4-0 at home. Yeah, so we can't be too negative about that. We had to win this game. Had to win this game.
Must.
It was a must, because especially after the last couple of performances, the lackluster performance against Tottenham, much like Chelsea, when Tottenham rolled into town, West Ham, they tend to raise their game, and they were flat. But the vibe at West Ham Stadium, the London Stadium was very good on Saturday. And once the first goal went in, you just knew Nottingham Forest didn't have anything to counteract that, and didn't offer anything. To be fair, they were rubbish.
What did make me laugh was Danny Ings comes in, bags the 2 goals, and then Antonio says, "Oh, look, I can score as well."
That's just so that David Moyes picks him next week. He's like, "Oh, Gaffer, I scored last week. I scored last week. First time in 26 games that you scored. But yeah, I scored last week, mate."
A man like Decker's, boy. Wee.
That was a good goal. That was a good goal. That was a collector's item, and he never scores. So yeah, fair play. And like I said, it seemed like the West Ham boys did step their game up a little bit against Forest. But as I said, let's not get carried away. This is Nottingham Forest away from home. They are not the best away from home. Very good at home, which is going to see them nice and sound for the season, I think. But their away form is bad, and our home form tends to be better than our away form, especially this season. But 4 goals on the plus goals column is never a bad thing for a team like West Ham.
It's the psychological factor as well, scoring of a 4-0 win. You know what I mean? It gets everyone feeling good. You know what I mean? Everyone feeling like we're a decent team again.
Yeah, unlike last week, the results went for us. Everton losing, Bournemouth, what did they do? They drew, Southampton lost. So the results went for us this weekend rather than last weekend when they all just went against us. Every single team that we didn't want to win won last week, whereas this week they all seem to lose when we won. So very, very, very important. But we're not out of it yet. We're only 2 points away from the relegation zone still. So I'm not counting my chickens just yet. But as long as Danny Ings stays fit, plays some games, he's gonna score goals. He's bad goals everywhere he's gone. I don't. It's as simple.
It's only
as that,
injuries. Injuries is what matches him up in
Yeah.
a lot of the times.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It's
Injuries.
quite injury
mess him up.
prone, and do you know what I mean? But yeah, it is what it is.
So
Anyway,
do you think this is going to be a turn in the season now? For you, turn on the tide for you?
I don't know about the turn in the season. I think for me, I was okay when we beat Everton. I thought after that I was quite happy, because if we had lost to Everton a couple of weeks, 4 weeks ago, then we would have been in dire straits, absolutely dire straits. But the fact that we picked up that win, I was always semi-confident. But then when we started to lose, you know, when you drop back into that bottom three, you wouldn't know as a Liverpool fan, Sean, yeah. But when you drop into that bottom three, mate, yeah, it just doesn't matter how much you rate your team. Does not matter how much you rate your team.
Listen,
you're never too good to go down.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm just trying to find out what it's like, and I'm sorry.
It's hard times.
Just
It's
answer the
hard
question.
times. Trust me. It's hard times, mate.
It
It's
ain't
hard
pretty down
times.
there, boy. Tell you that.
It's stressful. It is stressful. That will mess up your whole week, honestly. Never mind just the day you lose. It mess up your whole week. Just seeing your team just sitting in 18th, 19th, or 20th in the league, man. It's just like, man.
Absolute uselessness. Anyway, boy, before we bounce, I'm just gonna answer this Donny's or whatever he said statement, even though he's probably gone by now, but whatever. Talking about some La Liga action there. There's always some Madrid fans, you know what I mean? That's dropping points again, you know, typical. You know what I mean? They man become superheroes in the Champions League and then go back to go into hell and back against anybody, boy. You know what I mean? Madrid derby over the weekend. I was quite confident coming into it still, because I thought they man are dead now. Like, you know what I mean? Against 11 men, he was looking nice. He was looking nice, loads of chances. But I don't know if you guys remember when Benzema said to Mendy about Vinicius, yo, this Donny's playing against us. Don't pass him the ball.
Yeah.
Benzema should have kept that same energy for Asensio on the weekend. Yo, Asensio was playing against us, bro. This guy, oh my God, an absolute disaster class of attacking performance, bro. Just, you know, like an IU performance of good position, always the wrong option. You shoot when you're not supposed to shoot. You pass when you're supposed to shoot. Just foolishness. Anyway, creating those chances against 11 men. They foolishly get a man sent off. Some utter, dark arts from a man like Rudiger, you know what I mean, who's actually starting to warm up now into his position. You know, got Correa sent off.
I was at the elbow to the chest.
Yeah, elbow to the chest.
It? Yeah. I don't know how that was a red card.
It's La Liga. It's La Liga, bro. It's La Liga.
When
bro.
I saw that was a red,
It's
I was
foolish.
like, oh my goodness.
La Liga. Elbow to the chest, and he went down like he had been shot, brother. You know what I mean?
Mate, I thought it was a sniper on top of the stadium.
I'm telling you, he went down like he had been shot. But it's like one of them ones where, like, you're in La Liga. I just say in the Premier League or any other league or Champions League. You can't get away with that. You cannot get away with things like that. It's so dumb to do it. But in any case, typical on Atleti, boy. You know what I mean? These men are so used to being 10 men. They were so much better with 10 men. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, bro, we should have stayed on because they were scud with 11, man. Anyway, they get Mosico the goal from a wide free kick. Good header. We then get an equalizer from a random 18-year-old, Alvaro Rodriguez, some Uruguayan kid. And everyone's gassing this. I'm like, brother, he scored a header, man. He played another league game. I think he had an assist, but like, I hate just gas when I haven't seen enough. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, I know you fans have watched as much as I've watched, and that's 2 games, probably half an hour tops, both games. Yeah? And then now we're saying this guy is the answer to the backup striker we've needed. Like, I'm like, big man, relax, man. He could be good, or he could just be like another Morata blood, you know what I mean? Or whatever, one of these dons, you get what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, man, need to relax. And then I see, I don't know if you guys remember from Sky Sports, in Sky Sports used to do La Liga, they used to have that guy, Graham Hunter.
Yeah.
Anyway, Graham Hunter, he wrote an article, he was talking about that Rodriguez kid, he's 18, he's like, oh yeah, Madrid's new Messi-like talent. I was like, Lord.
Come on.
Why?
Come on.
Messi-like? What? No one's Messi-like, bro. What are we talking about here, bro? And the worst thing is, The brother is nothing like Messi. He's like 6'3". Like, you know what I mean?
Oh man,
Tall striker.
where's that mad comparison then?
I'm like,
as soon as you say Messi,
Messi?
like I'm thinking small, little shifty little player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
like-
6'3". Get out of
I
here,
was
man.
like, brother, Messi, like what? I was like, yo, I love the stat, you know. I said we have more goals in England than Chelsea in 2023.
Oh,
You know,
no.
mad that is. Yo,
Chelsea.
I don't know how to take that one. There's still
It's double-edged sword for you.
yeah,
That one.
that one there was a bit of a violation still. I don't like that one there still. There's a bit of a violation that one there. All right,
Yeah, bro.
Cool, Dennis. Cool for that one.
but nah. So like I said, I actually like the performance. You know, what I mean, a lot of the time, especially early in the year, I hated the way we were playing. I hated it. Even some of the games we won, we were playing rubbish. This game, I thought we actually played a good game, just not being clinical. Again, I still don't think Benzema is quite fit yet. You know what I mean? But you know, it comes to Champions League. Oh yeah,
You would have never guessed.
Madrid Champions League superpowers, isn't it? You know what I mean? Comes back to La Liga, bro. Man's missing from like in the 6-yard box, and it's like typical of us, but typical. And then you know what? I was so annoying. So I'm like, okay, you drop points. Barcelona win. They're gonna be 10 points ahead. This thing's done. What did Barcelona go and do the next day? They lose to Almeria. I'm like, oh. You know what? Yeah, it's so jarring, bro. You know what I mean? It's so jarring. I was like, this team just annoys my soul, bro. You know what I mean? Because this is the problem with supporting Madrid. Yeah, it's nice in the Champions League, but at the end of the day, what do you watch week in, week out? It's the league. You know what I mean? Every weekend, these man stress me out, blood. You know what I mean? And then the Champions League comes and it's like, hey, and I go back to the bread and butter of stress. You know what I mean? It's just it's long. It's absolutely long. And then we've got
because it's the league or nothing really, and it's like you I mean, winning it, by the way, you got to win the league or it's nothing at all really for Madrid,
Yeah,
innit? When it comes to that. And
but then it's like I don't like
madness.
I do like, you know, when you're winning the league, you know, you've got that cushion. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna win the league. You know, if we get the Champions League, if we win the Champions League, you know, if you don't win it, it's whatever.
Yeah.
But with us, we put ourselves in a position where it's like, well, it's gotta be the Champions League because it ain't gonna be the league. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Like, we put ourselves in that position where, like, you know what I mean? You know, half the time they rise up and actually do something in the Champions League, but boy, it's like unnecessary pressure. And then you know, funny enough, we're actually playing Barcelona on Thursday, but not in the League Cup game, semi-final. Anyhow, we don't win this game. That name that you're seeing there is changing back to Carlo Outblood. I allowed him for the last couple of weeks as the results got a little bit better, yeah. But I'm changing it back because Lewandowski is injured, Pedri is injured. I think Gavi suspended. I don't care about Gavi anyway. He's just a paella of Gallagher blood. Allow it. Pedri is injured. Yeah, Dembele is injured. Like I said, Lewandowski is injured. You must, yeah, you must win. I don't want no. Oh my day! I'm going to. You might not just see a random stream on me here by myself, just effing and blinding.
Good, a 1 hour rant.
I'm telling you, bro, the most demonetized rant you ever see, bro. That's bare emails about swearing and that way. It's just gonna be me going mad. They must win on Thursday. Must. But anyway, that's all I got, boy. That's all I got. Anything else before we cut, boys?
I quite like the little European section.
You know what I mean? Oh man,
Get
this
some
man's
more
just...
La Liga correspondence going on.
Actually, speaking of European section, did you guys see any of the goals with PSG and Marseille?
No, I missed it.
Anyway, PSG won 3-0. I think it's 2 goals from Messi and 2 goals from Mbappe, 1 goal from Messi. Yeah?
Messi, yeah.
And they both assisted each other in all the goals. Brother, you see PSG, yeah, they're so rubbish, yeah, like the midfield, the defense, yeah, you're like, whatever, yeah. But see these 2 demonic players they've got here. They always have a chance, blood. Bayern Munich, yeah, like they missed all those chances because they had that donor up front. What's his name? Choupo-Moting. Yeah. They're going to regret that, Teddy.
You know what? They broke 2 records yesterday, didn't they? I think, what's that? Messi's got 700 goals, and I think Mbappe's got 200 goals.
Wow.
In fact, 29 goals in 29 games for a minute.
Yeah. Messi's got 700 goals in like 840 40-something games.
Yeah,
Madness.
I'm
Freak.
Better ratio.
I'm-
Better ratio. It's a better ratio than CR7 as well. For those people that say CR7 is a better
Uh-oh.
goal scorer, you know, like that.
Wow.
Uncomfortable conversations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
CR7 fans, on it.
It's a bit uncomfortable still. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
That's a
But,
I think
Saudi
that's
league.
200
Yeah,
for Mbappe, and
that's what I was about to
Also-
get into. The 200 goals for Mbappe. For him
Yeah,
personally,
boy.
wonderful. That's mad. But for the club, shameful. How is PSG's all-time goal scorer number one, only 200 goals? Number two, Cavani. Yeah, come on, man. You are not a big club. You know what I mean, all-time goal scorer, and I'm seeing Cavani's name. Nah, your club is in the mud. Allow it.
And we need to see Mbappe in a good league, man. Honestly, we need to see Mbappe in a decent
Come
league.
on.
Honestly, man. Not this. Honestly,
It's annoying because
honestly, it's
it's
just
like
a waste of a talent, man. Honestly, you need to see him in
there's
a
no need to watch
bad
it.
boy league.
There's no need to watch
Nah,
it.
who
You're
cares?
not interested to watch, like, you know what I mean? Even this game is a big game in France. You know what I mean? PSG against Marseille. They hate each other. You know what I mean? That's that's
And
big
Marseille
rivalry.
fans are nuts, by the way. They're
Exactly.
nuts. They are nuts.
They hate each
Crazy.
other. Now, bro, they were scrapping. They were scrapping with the PSG manager. They were like a video. PSG manager, like, you know what I mean? Like he was, but he was like a bit, like when man tries to scrap, yeah, but they know that people are gonna hold them back. You know, them ones like hold me back. He was one of them ones.
But he's holding his own
He's
back.
like, yeah. I was like, bro, you was by yourself. You weren't coming out of the shop, man. Once people like
walking away.
like, you know what I mean, getting the people to hold him back and that shop. But now, PSG. They need to be taken serious in the Champions League still. Like I said, they're rubbish, but they've got the ultimate equalizers, boy. Do you know PSG? They're like Deontay Wilder. Do you know what I mean? No technique, but boy, if the bang hits, you're going to sleep.
You're going down.
You know what I mean? You might not have all the fundamentals and all that, but boy, they've got the bang. You know
Come out with some analogies today, could have. You come out with some wicked ones today.
I'm telling you, bro. If you watch the goal that Messi assisted to Mbappe, yeah, and you know Messi's got the maddest vision, bro. And that had me shaking my boots still. When I see that, boy, I was like, yeah, I don't like the look of that. If Messi is gonna start finding this youth, that's not a nice feeling, boy. Because he will time his run. Or Messi's pass will time the run for him and keep him on side. Like, you know what I mean? It's gonna be long for everyone. But yeah, boy, that's our European edition, boy.
Little bonus content for you out there.
I bet you must be the happiest man when that man went to PSG.
I popped the bottle. I bought a champagne. I'm not even joking. I bought a little Moët blood for when Messi left Barcelona, bro. Hey, that guy's a demon, blood. That guy gave me mad stress, blood. You know what I mean? Mad stress. You know, like that player on the other team, when they get the ball, your heart rate goes up. Like, you know what I mean? That guy, bro. There's two players that have given me that feeling. Ronaldinho and Messi, blood. Obviously Barcelona players. You just think, what's gonna happen? Like, you know what I mean? They better make you sweat, blood. They make you sweat. Even Mbappe gave me that feeling. You know what I mean? And Mbappe doesn't give you a chance because you don't really get a chance to anticipate it. It just hits you, like, you know what I mean? You're watching it thinking, oh, he looks all right. And, oh, what? Yo. He's gone. Like, you know what I mean? He's going past, man.
Shot from absolutely nowhere as well. The other guys got some finishing on him, man, honestly.
Oh, bro, the one pass here that Messi played to him, Mbappe was on the left channel, looped ball over the top here, like perfectly timed as usual from that right. Yeah, looped ball, and Mbappe just hit it first time left foot. That's his weak foot. Left foot.
You got me going to go on YouTube and search for some highlights now for the game, honestly.
Yeah.
Watch the highlights.
And even the pass from Mbappe to Messi was a mad one as well. Like, bro, I'm telling you, like, you know, you can give it the French league tax here, but these men have done it on the biggest stage, bro. Do you know what I mean? World Cup finals and that. Yeah, these men will cook, bro. There's no way Mbappe hasn't gone and bagged, bro. You know what I mean? He's dropped a hat trick at the Camp Nou, bagged goals at the Bernabeu. He's bagged at Old Trafford. He's bagged at Anfield. He's bagged everywhere.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's why this is a better league because he will bang no matter where he goes. This is what I'm saying. Bang goals.
He's not a man that you be like, oh, I don't know if he can, you know, the Premier League peso suit. What? Yeah. Man are getting fried. You know what I mean? Man are getting fried, bro.
A cold Tuesday night at Stoke or something like that. Yeah, is that what you used to say?
That'll be a cold,
He
a
will
cold
bang.
Tuesday night. Exactly, bro. A cold Tuesday night of a Mbappe hattie, boy. That's what that would be. Bro. That's what that would mean, bro. Who's gonna get close to him, bro? The man get close to him. Like, it's long, absolutely long, boy. Yeah,
There you go,
it is what it
Chelsea.
is.
That's what you need. Mbappe.
Oh,
Go and
can
buy
you
him.
imagine?
600 million again.
Actually,
Love it
saying
down.
that, they might be the only club that's capable of nullifying his powers, boy.
Can you imagine Potter trying to tell him what to do?
Oh man. Yo,
And I
Mbappe
don't want you to
telling
come from the left. I want you to come in from the right now.
Mbappe's not having any of that, boy. Anyway, boys, on that note, we'll catch you guys later, boy. Like I said, depending on how the Classico goes, you might see an impromptu rant from me where I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. Anyway, guys, catch you next week. Peace.
Laters.